In today's video, we're going to be talking about stacking silver and gold, but also staying prepared in other areas, especially with everything that's going on in the world right now. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about silver and also gold. I want to talk about, now that it's Monday, markets are open, what spot price is doing, but also a variety of reasons that I think we should all be prepared. There's a lot going on right now. I'm optimistic that things will settle, things will blow over, but just in case, I think we should all be paying very close attention. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos, subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos, and if you want to get some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel, I'd really appreciate it. Got the brand new Lone Wolf t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, coffee mug, and long sleeve available in 4 different colors, and it's helping raise a little bit of funds and awareness for the International Wolf Center. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today is Monday, August 23rd, 2021. I just finished up a VIP Club live stream. I like to live stream the market open most Mondays. As it turns out, we're in the green today. S&P is up 0.92%. Dow Jones is up 0.77%. The Nasdaq is up 1.26%. And guess what? Silver and gold are both up as well. The spot price of silver, as I'm recording the video, is $23.59, which means it's up almost 2.5%, up 57 cents. And if you know, I posted a video over the weekend. On Friday, the spot price actually creeped into the $22 range, which is the lowest I've seen it go, I believe, this entire year so far. And then the spot price of gold is $1802.30, which is up 1.21%, up $21.60. So both metals are up, but gold is up not nearly as much as silver's up, which is funny because usually it's been doing the opposite. And then obviously if you look at the 24-hour gold to silver ratio chart, you can see that the ratio is currently in the 76 to 71 to 1 range. But of course, that's as I'm filming the video, not as I'm editing, posting, or as you're watching. So head on down to the comments and let me know the date and time you're viewing the video and what the current spot price is for you. I'm always curious. But today, I wanted to talk about silver and gold. I wanted to talk about stacking both of the metals and what my next couple of pickups are going to be. Just had payday. Finally got some fiat, which means now I can finally go and get me some more money. Unfortunately, I do have to scale it back a little bit. I have to calm down over here, but I will be going after some more Washington quarters, as I love to do for my local coin shop. And I was going to go with another gold coin, and I still plan on doing so, but I think I have to wait until the beginning of September for that. In the meantime, to hold me over with some gold, to gold me over, I'm going to be picking up the 3 1 gold-backed notes, the Utah, Nevada, and New Hampshire 1 gold-backs, and I'm pretty excited about that. They're cool, they're fun, they're exciting. But it's also important to acknowledge what's going on in the world right now and how important it is to prepare yourself to the best of your ability. We have a lot on the table. Anybody familiar with this channel knows that I do not participate in fear-mongering. I'm actually very, very against fear-mongering. I'm a big believer in living and making decisions based on logic rather than emotion. So I'm not saying anything to push and promote paranoia, nor am I saying any of these things are going to happen for sure. But there's a lot on the table right now, and there's really no clear indicator what this is going to lead to. Number one, as we've known for the last year and a half, there's a sickness going on. People are getting sick. We understand that. That's one thing at the moment. Another thing at the moment is Afghanistan, and there's just so much on the table. And during the VIP Club live stream that I just finished up, somebody mentioned that they're surprised that states like New York and New Jersey haven't actually shut back down because of everything going on. And from the perspective of somebody that actually lives in New Jersey, I've been in New Jersey my entire life, I'm actually surprised as well. It's not really looking so good over here, at least not at this very specific point in time. So I'm not really expecting there to be a lockdown here in New Jersey, but at the same time, I wouldn't really be surprised at all, and I'm preparing for it just in case. So I always leave 4 very important products that I use linked in the description, some Amazon affiliate links, my water purification unit, my food dehydrator, my portable power station, and of course my portable camp stove fire pit. I leave them all in the description. Those are some of the 4 key products that I've purchased with my own currency over the years, and they have helped tremendously. And in the event of any emergency, especially over the next couple of months as it continues to get colder, now that we're moving away from summer and into the fall, you're going to blink your eyes and we're going to be moving out of the fall and into the winter. So it's important to have these things. We have storms going on, everything going on overseas. We have international conflict. We have everything going on with Afghanistan right now, which is completely taking up the news. And I think it's really important to pay attention to these things because we have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of troops being sent to Afghanistan to rescue people, Americans and Afghans. We're being sent back over there because we were just very irresponsibly pulled out, which I'm a big I don't think we ever should have been there in the first place. So I was a big believer since day one, bring the troops home. But the way that they were brought home was just a complete and total catastrophe. Not to get into all that, but it's also important to acknowledge what 46 said just last night during an interview. One of the journalists asked, do you trust the Taliban? The Taliban have completely taken over Afghanistan at this point. And his response was something along the lines of,
I don't trust anybody, including you.
So that, I think, gave us the reassurance and clarity we were looking for. So doesn't exactly seem like he's too calm about the situation right now, and I don't think anybody would be too calm about the situation being taken over there and thousands of troops being sent back. So this is something that a lot of people are thinking about right now. A lot of people are questioning, a lot of people are coming to the conclusion or making the assumption that we're going to have to keep sending more troops back, thousands of more. I mean, they already sent 3,000 back. They had another 6,000 on the way, and God only knows if it's going to take more than that. Who knows? But it's pretty heated over there. There's a lot of public executions going on over there, knocking on doors looking for young girls. There's a lot of craziness going on over there. And like I said before, I'm optimistic. I hope that the dust settles. I hope that it ends up being much more calm, but you never know. A lot of people are speculating that this could turn into a whole catastrophe. And a lot of people understand that that could have pretty big consequences. So a lot of people, especially last week, they were pulling money out of the markets, or should I say they were pulling currency out of the markets. And that's one of the variety of reasons we were seeing a little bit of a decline when it came to silver and gold, and of course when it came to the stock market. But today, everything's up. Today, I'm seeing green across the board. I mean, here's a little update. As I'm filming this right now, S&P is now up 0.95%, Dow Jones is up 0.77%, and the NASDAQ is up 1.31%. I'm pretty sure all three are higher than they were earlier in the video when I mentioned it. And by the way, silver and gold are still slightly on the move. Silver is now 23.63, which is up a couple more cents, and gold is 18.0490. So as I'm filming the video, and it's only been 10 minutes, everything is continuing to be on the rise. Not to say that 10 minutes in an upward direction means anything at all. I just wanted to point it out because last week we were on a downtrend. We were seeing red almost everywhere, almost every day. Today, we're popping back up a little bit. I like to pay attention or extra close attention on Mondays because oftentimes what goes on Monday could be a little bit of an indicator or a little bit of a heads up or a warning potentially for what the upcoming week is going to bring us. Obviously, what happens on Monday isn't definitive of what we're going to see on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but it's just something that I think is important to look at. So, with the week that we just had last week, where we saw people selling off some of their positions, we saw people liquidating, we saw people taking cash out of the markets. This was for a variety of different reasons. Really all coming down to fear. A lot of people were fearfully taking cash out of the markets just in case. Now moving forward, just because we're having a day in the green today doesn't really mean anything. I mean, halfway through the day we could actually start to tank again, and then we could spend the entire rest of the week in the red. And that's just one thing to worry about. Like I said before, everything else going on in the world has a lot of people scared. A lot of people are very fearful for a lot of different reasons. It seems like the world is on a tightrope right now. It seems like everything imaginable could really go in either direction, and whether it goes up or down, it seems like it can take off very, very fast. Now, I'm not going to sit here and speculate. I'm not going to sit here and make any predictions, but with everything going on right now, I lived through 2020. I saw what happened when people got afraid. I saw what happened when people started to panic. Now, panic mode is very different than desperation mode. Last year, we saw the entire planet panic. I don't believe we saw a whole lot of desperation. People who are in a state of panic, they do some pretty crazy stuff. But people who are in a state of desperation, that's something to be afraid of. That's really something to look out for. People who are panicking, I don't think they really mean much harm just yet. But the reason I'm saying any of this at all is because we need to be prepared just in case things get worse. That's the whole point of prepping. Hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst. That's why I always say we need to have a multifaceted preparation system. And the money is just one part of that. Of course, stacking the silver and the gold. Of course, stacking a little bit of cash as an emergency fund is all a part of financial prepping. But we got to prep in other ways as well. It's important to remember. It's important to stay focused. It's important to take a step back and look at your stack and look at your preps and evaluate. What do you have? Do you have enough food to hold you over for a couple of weeks? I mean, we're seeing shortages right now. Do you have at least a couple of weeks worth of food? Do you have a method of making fruits and vegetables and whatnot last a little bit longer, like that food dehydrator? Do you have a water supply? Or better yet, a method of water purification, not filtration, purification. Do you have a way of charging up your devices? Do you have a backup source of power? And I don't mean a whole big generator to get your whole house up and running. I'm talking about something small, a portable power station at the very least. Do you have a way of cooking outdoors if you absolutely need to? If all of a sudden the power goes out and let's just say you can't use the stove, let's just say you can't use the microwave, the toaster, you can't use half the stuff that you would normally use. Do you have a way of cooking? Do you have a way of staying warm as we're moving forward into the fall, which is obviously then going to lead us into the winter? Do you have a way of staying safe? Are you prepared in a variety of different realms? Because if you're 100% laser focused on the silver and gold and nothing else, if you are falling short on the preps, if you're lacking in the preps, if you don't have food supply, guess what? You know what that could lead to? If all you have is silver and gold? You know how they say, oh, you can't eat silver and gold. It's true. We're not stacking it to eat it, though, so that argument kind of goes out the window. But it's also important to remember that all of the money in the world isn't going to do you any good when the shelves are empty at the store and you're hungry, when you're on the brink of starving to death and you go to the grocery store and it's empty. Again, I'm not pushing fear. I'm not telling anyone to panic. I'm just telling everyone, be prepared. Worst case scenario, if you stock up on a little bit of extra food and nothing bad does happen, okay, so what? You have a little bit of extra food. Guess what you can do? You can eat it. Stay prepared. Keep your head on a swivel. Pay attention to everything going on. Keep your eye on all of the markets, including the markets that you're not involved in. If silver and gold are on a little bit of a standstill and that's the only thing you're paying attention to, you might miss out on what else is moving. And if you're paying attention to what else is moving, it can give you a little bit of a heads up as to what direction silver and gold might start to go in if you're just simply paying attention to the other markets. Pay attention to real estate. Pay attention to the stock market. Pay attention to what businesses are thriving right now. Pay attention to what businesses are taking some punishment right now. Pay attention to the markets. Pay attention to the news. And I'm not talking about Fox and CNN who give you their opinions. I'm talking about paying attention to the news that give you the facts. Don't worry about what this guy says about this or how he feels about that or what this girl's opinion is on this thing. That doesn't matter. Their opinions are irrelevant. My opinion is irrelevant. Your opinion is irrelevant. Focus on the facts. Focus on reality. Focus on logic. And stay rational, not emotional. Make your decisions based on logic, not emotions. I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. And what are your plans moving forward in the week? Now that we see silver and gold both in the green today, at least so far, Monday morning, do you plan on capitalizing on any of the silver or the gold? Or are you going to scale back because they're technically in the green? Keep in mind, they're still technically in the red if you compare them to where they were this time last month. So they're still down. They're up for the day, but they're definitely down for the last couple of weeks. So head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic and when it comes to staying prepared and also stacking the precious metals.
If anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller and easier to manage. I'm posting exclusive VIP-only adventure vlogs. I also do giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shoutouts, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. And of course, you can watch all of my videos early and commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to hit that subscribe button like a Karen hits a bus window. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. A bunch of brand new videos over there. Go check them out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 3,000 subscribers. We just hit 2,000, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products. T-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations.
And of course, the brand new DYDSS Lone Wolf t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, coffee mug, and long sleeve tee, available in 4 different colors, and a portion of the proceeds are going towards the International Wolf Center.
Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again, what are your thoughts on everything shared in today's video? With everything going on in the world, do you think now is a really good time to focus on the preps? Do you think now is a good time to be going all in on silver and gold and neglecting the preps? Because it's almost like a catch-22 in a way. I mean, you're going to want to stack the silver and the gold because worst case scenario, if things start getting even more out of control, and let's just say one of the 50 states decides to lock down, you know it's going to be the domino effect. You know the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th state's going to start locking down. And if that happens, you know that the dominoes are just going to keep on falling down, and you know what that means because we saw it last year. Stimulus, 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 and you know what that means. The purchasing power of the dollar bill is going to continue to go down, which means it's all the more reason to be stacking the silver and the gold. At least in my opinion, from my perspective. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing on this channel has ever been financial advice. Do your own research, form your own opinions, make your own decisions based on your conclusions, not mine. But do you think it's important to be stacking the silver and gold pretty much exclusively at this point for that reason right there? Or do you think now's the time to maybe scale back a little bit and focus a little bit more on the food preps and loading up on some other types of equipment? Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.